didn't scare you. I'm wearing this because of a question I got from Kayla.
How come humans don't have scales?
Kayla, I really don't know, but I'm getting this scaly skin on my hand. I wonder if it's possible we can have scales. I'll find out the answer to your question and mine by the end of the show. Meanwhile, here's another question about the stuff that holds us in. Skin.
Why do we have skin?
Yeah, why do we? Well, Michaela, I checked, and we have skin for a lot of reasons. It's an organ, like our heart or lungs, but it's actually our biggest organ, and it has a special job to do. Check this out. Skin keeps us from dehydrating. Without skin, not only would we look weird, but we'd dehydrate because all of the water in us would leak out and evaporate.
I'd like my skin back, please. Much better.
Our skin also has sensors that keep us safe by telling us when something is hot or sharp. Our skin also helps us to take in energy from the sun and turns it into vitamin D, which keeps our bodies strong.
Thanks, buddy. Hot.
And there's another good reason you have skin, to keep germs out. I'm gonna find out what would happen if I didn't have skin. And because I don't actually want to lose my skin, I'm gonna use these bananas for today's... Uh-oh. Do try this at home. Let's pretend this banana is me with skin. And this one is me without skin. And this blue food coloring is gonna represent germs that can get into your body. And now we put the banana with skin in this water and the banana without the skin in the water. Oh no, help me, oh no. Stop complaining, it's for science. Oh, I guess so. Now we just have to leave them overnight. And then you come back the next day. And here's the skinless banana. Ew, that's disgusting. It looked like it absorbed all the blue germ water. Achoo. Oh no, I don't feel so good. Ugh. And then we have the banana with the skin on it. He's fine. So the germs didn't get inside him because the skin protected him. So if you want to keep out germs, always keep your skin on. Here's a question from Ronnie.
How does our skin grow back?
To find out the answer to your question, I'm here to talk to skin doctor Rebecca Morley, because I got this really bad cut on my finger.
Oh, that looks really sore. Let's have a closer look.
I guess I can't fool you.
Not when you do the job that I do, looking after kids that have really serious skin injuries.
So if my finger was really cut like that, how could the skin grow back?
For something like this, we might have to do a little suturing. So this is just like a needle and thread,
Right.
just like your mom or dad would use at home if they were trying to hem your pants.
And then that will help fix the wound?
That'll help fix the wound. It'll bring the skin edges together. And if this were real skin, it would move a lot more easily than the plastic finger.
Right. Cuts heal quickly because we're always losing old skin and growing new skin. So you only need to keep stitches on a cut for about a week.
When we have wounds that are really, really big and we can't bring them together with stitches, sometimes we have to do something called skin grafting.
What's that?
Skin grafting is where we borrow a patch of skin from one part in the body and we move it over to another part of the body. Sometimes we'll take them from other people or pigs.
Pigs? So you could be like part pig.
I guess temporarily.
Yeah, just for a little bit.
Just for a little bit.
Now here's a question from Tristan.
Why do we need sunscreen?
The experiment. To find out why we need to use sunscreen, I've come to the sunniest place I know, the beach.
Harrison, I've got something really neat to help us with our experiment.
A pizza, all right. A Frisbee, and it just changed color.
Yeah, these are really cool Frisbees. They're designed to change color from white to purple when they get exposed to the UV rays from the sun.
So why does it change from white to purple?
Well, it's a special chemical that they have inside the Frisbee. And it's kind of cool because it seems to resemble the way that our skin turns color when it's exposed to the sun.
Right.
So very similar to the Frisbee, when we're outside, our skin contains cells called melanocytes, and they release little pockets of pigment that are designed to protect the rest of our skin. Very similar to opening an umbrella.
Whoa. Hi there, melanocytes.
Uh-oh, here comes the sun. Quick, we need protection. Open your pigment umbrellas.
The pigment umbrellas do protect us for a little while. But if we stay out in the sun too long, they can't keep up, and we get sunburns.
And that's why it's important to wear our sunscreen for sunblock,
So that also blocks the sun just like the umbrella as well.
just like the umbrella would do.
But what's the difference between the numbers? Like this one says 15, this one 45. What's the difference?
The higher the number, the higher the protection. In fact, I've designed a little experiment to help us illustrate that.
All right. Oh, but it didn't change color when it hit the sun this time.
Now, these are exactly the same Frisbees, but earlier at the hospital, I covered this one with an SPF of sunscreen of 45.
Right, so that's why it didn't change color. It's because it has the sunblock on it, right?
That's correct.
Except for like the few spots that you missed.
I did miss a few spots. When we put our sunscreen on, we have to cover all of the areas. Otherwise, you'll get a burn in those spots.
Right.
Now, let's have a look and see when it's an SPF of 15.
There's probably more. Oh yeah, it sort of works, but it's still like slightly purple, and it's not white, so the 45 covers it more.
So this is a lighter purple than when it didn't have any block at all.
Right, yeah.
So it's good to have some protection, but the higher the number, the greater the protection from the sun.
If we bring this into the shade, then that means there's no sun hitting it, so it shouldn't turn purple, right? But it's still turning purple.
Even though we're well protected by this umbrella, there are still some UV rays that are getting through.
Oh, so you still need sunscreen even when you're in the shade.
Absolutely. So Harrison, there are a few other things that we shouldn't forget before we go out inside and play, like the lip balm,
This protects your lips, got that.
some protection for our eyes,
Sunglasses, got those. Check.
and we're already wearing our hats.
Yeah.
So I think we're ready to go.
Nice, let's play some Frisbee.
All right.
Ah, I feel so safe at the beach since you put sunblock on me.
I didn't put sunblock on you.
If you didn't, who did? Save me!
I can't. He's too scaly.
Oh, I forgot to ask Dr. Morley about my scaly skin. I hope I'm not turning into a fish monster. Anyway, here's a question from Jada.
Why do I have freckles?
The Flat Earth Corner! Well, Jada, the ancient Romans thought that freckles were caused by evil spirits. The good news is, we know how to get rid of freckles. You just use this. It's made from crocodile intestines. Ancient Romans thought you should go to the Nile River in Egypt and catch your own crocodile. Then rub its guts all over your face. But if the crocodile puts up too much of a fight, don't worry. You can also get rid of freckles by rubbing frogs on your face. I know what you're thinking. If you rub a frog on your face, you'll probably get warts. Don't worry. As we ancient Romans know, that's just a superstition. Hey, I think I missed a spot. Throughout history, people have had a lot of strange ideas of what causes freckles and how to avoid them. But freckles have nothing to do with evil spirits, crocodiles, or frogs. People who get freckles have less melanin than other people. That's the stuff that gives color to the skin. But a few of their skin cells have extra melanin. So, when they go out in the sun, those cells turn brown, creating freckles. If you have the kind of skin that gets freckles, be extra careful not to get overexposed to the sun. But you can still eat as much ice cream as anybody else. Now here's a question from Maya.
Why are there so many types of skin?
Yeah, there are a lot of types of skin. In fact, I think I feel a song coming on. So many different types of skin. Skin's what keeps your insides in. Elephant skin is gray and thick. A dolphin skin helps it swim quick. A chicken skin has holes for feathers. A rhino skin feels like leather. Skin. With green skin, you could be an elf. Banana skin, you could peel yourself. Skin that's lumpy like a toad. Head getting warm, brain overload. You're gonna make my head explode. You're gonna make my head explode.
There's a lot of different kinds of skin because animals need different skins to do different things. And humans have different types of skin depending where it is on your body, as I found out in...
My Great Challenge!
To show how our skin is different in different places, today I have two sets of challengers, Sarah and Dahlia, and Gabby and Devin. Today, their challenge is to figure out different types of objects using their skin. So first their leg, and then their foot, and then their hand. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so first object, and start. So first is the leg.
Sponge?
Yeah, he already got it, okay.
Toothbrush?
Wow.
Marble?
No.
Nope.
And switch to the foot. And the hand.
TV remote? Yep.
Oh yeah, they got it.
Styrofoam? Nope.
Switch to the foot.
A ball? Nope. No.
And switch the hand.
Silly putty? No. Gooey.
Time's up. Next object.
Sponge?
Nope. And the foot.
A cloth?
Let's get closer. And the hand.
A Swiffer?
No.
No. Carpet? Yeah.
Yeah.
Styrofoam? No. Cardboard?
Really close.
Really kind of.
Move on to the foot. And the hand. Dahlia's getting really close.
Paper towel roll? Yeah.
Wow, that one was like a tie.
An egg?
Nope. Okay, move to the foot.
A fish? A ball? No.
No? Okay, move to the hands.
An orange?
Yeah, it is an orange. Okay, so I think we have a winner, guys. Devin and Gabby.
Yay!
So what was the easiest body part to feel with?
First it was the fingertips, then the foot, then the leg.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so I checked, and the reason for those differences is because you have a lot more nerves in your fingertips than your legs or your feet. Check out this animation I made.
Parts of our bodies are more sensitive, like our lips, ears, and hands. This is what our bodies would look like if the most sensitive parts were the biggest.
So weird. Ew, that's so weird.
So thanks for helping me find stuff out about skin. I got you some cool souvenirs. They're marshmallows that you guys tested.
Ew. Gee, thanks, Harrison. Thank you.
Now here's an embarrassing question from Ava.
How do people turn red when they're embarrassed?
To find out, let's get some...
Street Smarts!
Have you guys ever turned red with embarrassment?
Yeah!
Let's find out their stories.
I was skipping at school and my pants fell down. I ran right into a pole. I threw up in a pool.
Did everybody see?
Yes, and it was yellow. Bright, chunky yellow.
I was at my dad's work, and I was supposed to hug my dad, but I hugged his friend.
I was going to the washroom and forgot to lock the door, and someone walked in. You know those mime statues? I didn't know they were actual people, so I went up and touched one of them, and they scared me. It was really embarrassing.
And did everybody see?
Yes. Harrison, what was the moment when you were red from embarrassment?
Yeah, we want to
I don't turn red from embarrassment. I turn blue.
Then what do you look like when you turn blue? What is it? What is it?
So, Ava, we do get red from getting embarrassed. I checked, and the reason is kind of crazy. When you're embarrassed, your body reacts the same way it does as when you're in danger. The tiny veins in your face open up and let more blood in, so we get more oxygen for bursts of energy. So we're ready for fight? Or flight?
Did I say something? Anyway, here's a scary question.
I always pick my scabs. Why do they form?
She knows everything about gross skin, and now I'm gonna let her in. Please welcome Kate Daly. Don't eat my brains!
It's okay, Harrison. It's just special effects makeup.
Oh, wow. You must win a lot of Halloween costume contests.
Favorite time of year.
Kate, that zombie was really good.
Thanks, Harrison. It helps to know some of the real science behind skin so that I can make real-looking fake skin.
Right. Well, I got a question about scabs, and I was wondering if you could show me with your special effects kit.
Absolutely. Scabs are fun. So a scab forms when you get a cut, and your blood actually clots to block the hole. It gets all crusty and brown, like these coffee grounds. And it may look really gross, but it's actually your body's way of healing itself.
It's starting to look like a scab now.
And it's just coffee grounds and a little glue.
Wow, that looks really real.
Thanks.
Anyway, I have another question about skin injuries.
Why does a bruise turn purple?
Yeah, why does a bruise turn purple? I was playing baseball last week, and I got this really big bruise, and then it was like purple and almost turned green.
Well, a bruise happens when blood forms under your skin, but you don't get a cut. So when it first starts, it's dark purple and blue. And then as the blood breaks up beneath your skin, it turns green and yellow and so forth as it fades.
I've never gotten a bruise so fast in my life. Ow, ow, ow. It hurts.
There you go.
Wow, it looks just like the one that I got. Here's another question.
What is a wart?
Yeah, what exactly is a wart?
Well, a wart is where the skin keeps growing in a particular area and it sticks up over your skin or builds up excess. Sometimes you actually have to go to the doctor and get them removed.
Nasty.
There you go.
Wow, it looks really real. But how do we get rid of warts?
Well, this one's easy.
You're hilarious, but how do we actually get rid of warts?
Well, if you go to the doctor to get a wart removed, they usually freeze it with a special solution, and that, yeah, it takes the wart off.
Yikes. Anyways, I have another question, and this time it's from me. Can you help me look like a fish monster?
It would be my pleasure. There you go.
Wow, that's awesome. This will look great next Halloween. But what about these scales?
Those scales? Oh, those aren't scales, Harrison. You just have some dry skin. You just need a little bit of moisturizer. It's not unusual for people to get dry skin that kind of looks scaly in the wintertime. Sometimes it's a problem and you have to go see a doctor, but most of the time, just a little moisturizer and you'll be fine.
Hey, look, the scales are gone. Thanks for helping me find stuff out.
My pleasure.
Well, now it's time to get the skinny on the question that started this all off.
How come humans don't have scales?
And the big answer is... we have something better! Sure, scales are neat. They help fish swim and move from side to side in the water. And scales are good protection, too. They're sort of like an armor.
But human skin does stuff that scales can't. In addition to everything we saw, human skin lets us grow hair, which helps keep us warm. And it also lets us sweat, which helps keep us cool. And with skin, instead of scales, we don't have to look like a scary fish monster.
Hey, you look much better this way.
Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more Finding Stuff Out.
See ya!
Skin. So many different types of skin. Skin's what keeps your insides in. Elephant skin is gray and thick. A dolphin skin helps it swim quick. A chicken skin has holes for feathers. A rhino skin feels like leather. Skin. With green skin, you could be an elf. Banana skin, you could peel yourself. Skin that's lumpy like a toad. And getting warm brain overload, you're gonna make my head explode.